Hello, everyone. How's it going? We're ready to game, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
All right. Hello, welcome to another episode of Table Flippin' Games. We are taking one more week off from our Gloomhaven campaign, and we'll be back next week with a new scenario. So we're really excited. Be sure and tune in for that. Tonight, we're kind of doing the last of the couple of party games that I had kind of run into recently, and I thought they'd be awesome to share and kind of show you guys how they play. Especially this one. One thing I really like about this one is I had no idea, I'd never even heard of this game, and then I read a review about what someone said there was their favorite game to play on Halloween, and it was such a cool review, and it really convinced me about. And it's like it just sounded right up my alley. So I purchased it, and it was definitely well worth it. And I've played this in like a small group setting and then a huge group setting because you can play up to 8 players at a time.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So we are going to be playing Escape from the Aliens in Outer Space, and it is, I forget the company's name, but I'll look it up while we're.
So what are we doing in this game?
So in this game, it's
By the
very
title,
descriptive.
I
I don't
know.
think it leaves anything to the imagination. Um, I'm looking it up really quick. It is by. Well, the designers were Mario Papora, Pietro Righi-Riva, Luca Francesco Rossi, and Niccolo Tedeschi. I think it's I want to say Italian. It sounds Italian. So if it's not, I guess I'm just racist. But
Yep. You
it
said
is
it.
it is published by Cranio Creations, but they also have this really cool thing where you can actually print and play this game for free. I think you can find it either on
Very
their
neat.
website, and it's really cool. You can just print and play. I think you have to make your own cards and everything, but they give you the maps and everything, and you can play it if you like it. And then, of course, you can always purchase the boxed version of the game, which is really high quality production value, and it has all of these maps are in the form of dry erase tablets, so you can make little notes and marks on them and things like that,
That's
which
really
is really
cool.
cool.
Yeah, all the
Yeah, there's lots of really cool bells and whistles that come with that, so it's definitely worth buying, and it's not very expensive. It might be like $30 or something like that, which is pretty cheap for what you get. So there are two factions in this game. There basically, I think this takes place in the future. There's a viral outbreak that's devastating Earth, and this is a space station orbiting above Earth, and they're trying to find a cure. Something goes wrong. The power goes out on the space station or ship, and they didn't specify as whether we're on a space station or a ship. We just know we're in outer space,
mm,
and some of the people have become infected on the station, and some of the people are pure, still human. And so the human side is this side here, as you can see on the map. Their symbol is normally blue, but here it's just white, and it is sort of a horned, like a little horned head there. They always start in this position. So if you get a human card at the beginning of the game, you're going to get either a human card, which is blue, as you can see here, or you'll get an alien card, and the symbols for alien and humans are down the bottom, so that kind of remind you. You'll get an alien card, which is red, and that tells you what your faction is for the whole game. So
oh,
those will be shuffled, and then you'll get. There has to be an even amount of aliens and humans, so I'll have to manipulate the deck here in just a second, make sure there's an even amount. So you're always going to play with an equal number of humans and aliens, but if you ever have an odd number of people, you always have one more alien than human.
oh,
Okay.
So I
and it's
guess
totally secret. None of us know.
right.
So this
So
is not a co-op game. This is a versus game.
yeah, I mean, it is sort of. Although you do have another human or another alien that's your teammate, but it is
Yeah.
possible that you won't ever know that until the end of the game, or until someone dies.
Oh, okay. So
Uh,
that's not a thing
No
where you're like
coordination.
seeing the other person and you're like, hey.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really coordinate. Although if you start to figure out that someone's a human, you could obviously talk to them and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going toward escape pod 3," which would be a terrible thing to say actually, because then everyone would know where you're at, where you're going.
Right.
But the humans are trying to escape from their starting position to one of these four escape pods on the outer edges, and
Okay.
if they get to an escape pod, they basically move hex by hex every turn. Every time it's a player's turn, they move one hex. And then at the end, what they try to do is get onto an escape pod hex. Unfortunately, the escape pods won't be functional on some of them, and so what you have to do is you have to draw an escape pod hatch. And if it's green, you're good. You just escaped. If it's red, it's malfunctioning, and that escape pod is broken. No one can escape out of it, and you have to try to find your way to a different one.
Okay.
Which is pretty much hard to do.
So once someone draws for that hatch, then everyone knows the status of that hatch?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And unfortunately, if
was
someone
green,
else... What's that?
If it was green and someone escaped, do you have to draw again in case it like breaks down or something, or is it always just fine?
Once it's green and you escape, no other human can escape. You just use that one escape pod that worked.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that's the other thing is...
Or someone used it, you can't use it.
Right.
Okay, got it.
And so the humans can only move one hex per turn. The aliens, on the other hand, can move 1 or 2 hexes. However, the aliens have to be really clever because they don't really want the humans to know they're aliens until they're right up on them. And so moving 2 spaces every turn might be detrimental at first. But once you know where someone is, then obviously that's an advantage to be able to move 2 spaces. And in addition to that, once you're on top of a space where you think a human is, then you say, instead of drawing a card, you would basically say, I'm attacking space P07, and if anyone's there, then they have to say that they were there. And you
so this is kind of like that Battleship game in that we don't know where everyone else is.
Right.
Are the lights out or something? Like
Yeah. It's completely, the power's completely out, yeah.
Oh.
Not the life support, but everything else. The other thing is that it's possible that if an alien accidentally attacks a space where the other alien is, they'll kill that other alien.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
gee.
aliens can accidentally kill each other. The aliens are just trying to track down the humans. Once they've killed the second human, they win. If a human dies, they can go back and become an alien. It's pretty much how you stay in the game. Yeah, you become an alien, you go back to the starting alien spot, and then you also try to help hunt the last human.
Okay.
So that's basically what is going on in the game. So what you're going to do on your turn is when it's your turn, as you can see, you've got the little movement card in your space hidden from everyone. I think if you pick it up, though, people will be able to see it. So you could lock it down if you want. When you right-click on it, you can click. So if, for example, on your first turn, you're going to click in the bracket for 0, 1, and you're going to type the letter and the number of your space that you're moving to. And then after you've typed in your coordinate of where you're moving to, remember, humans can move 1 space, aliens can move 1 or 2 spaces. After you move to your space, you look at your space. If it's white, you just say silence in all sectors because they're non-noise-making platforms or plates or something like that. But if you step on a gray spot, which obviously are the majority, you have to draw one of these dangerous sector cards. And it's going to have, the first type of card that you might draw is this red card. If you'll see down at the bottom, it's got a red hex. That means you have to tell everyone exactly where the noise is, where you're at. So, if, for example, you just moved to N09, and then you drew this card, you would have to say noise in sector N09. Now, this card is going to be in your hand, so no one will actually know for sure if that's where you're at. So I'll show you why. Because if you draw this card instead, you can say noise in any sector you want. So you can basically lie. So no one's going to know whether you're telling the truth and have this card or telling a lie and have this card. But your lie has to be pretty good, because if you say, oh, I'm over in sector W09, obviously no one could have moved that far, so you just wasted a noise in any sector card.
Gotcha.
The third type of card that you'll get is a nice hex with a circle on the bottom, which means you just say silence in all sectors. It's a silent card, and so you don't have to tell anyone any sectors or anything. And those those are basically the 3 types of cards you'll draw. The main types of cards you'll draw. So those will be shuffled, and then the only deal is if you draw a green or a red card, you have to flip it upside down and then put it down here in the discard. But if it's a silence card, you just set it down in front of
There you
you,
go.
in
Oh, you
your
set it down.
hidden space. Yeah. The
Okay.
reason why you do that is because you also might draw one of these cards, which is an item card, and it also has a black hex at the bottom, which kind of looks like the silent symbol.
Uh-huh.
So these are called item cards, and each one has a different symbol on it, and the symbols are designated here.
You have to spend a silence card to use them or something? Or...
No, what you do is you say when you draw one, they'll be in the same deck that you draw from, the Dangerous Sector deck. And if you draw one, you just say silence in all sectors, and then you hold on to the card, and you decide when you want to use it.
Oh, okay.
So on your turn, if you want to use it, you'd say, okay, I'm using this is the adrenaline shot, I believe. And that allows you to move two sectors per turn instead of one. So you do have to declare that you're using an item, and then you can just keep it in front of you in your little space somewhere.
You keep the item in front of you?
Yeah, because technically the item cards can only be used once per game. So the reason why you keep them in front of you is because if all cards that go in the discard, once we run out of draw cards, then we reshuffle and put them back. But silent cards and item cards are once per game.
But if you keep them in front of you, how do you know if you used them or not?
That's a good question.
Can't we just make like a lost card pile or something?
Yeah, we could just have a lost card pile up here at the top or something.
Unless there's some reason for us to keep track of it at the end where we have to go back and be like, oh yeah, remember how I did this? I don't know.
Well, I guess what you could do is if you get an item card, or you can keep it in your hand, because you'll have a hand of cards.
And then put the other ones in.
Yeah, and then just put them on the ground once you've used one.
Okay.
Because you do have to show everybody the card anyway, so I guess we can just make a lost pile somewhere once you use it.
And how do we use our movement card? I can't use mine. Maybe I need to be promoted for that?
Okay, so can you right click on it? I'll promote you though.
It'll let me right click on it, but I don't know what.
So down at the bottom where it says, if you look on the box that comes up, the pop-up menu, there should be a movement section at the bottom.
Just click up there and it says no.
Yeah, click whichever bracket you're wanting to type in.
Oh, I see. This giant paragraph of entries.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's not user-friendly,
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
a little clumsy, but that's okay.
Yeah. And okay, so the items can only be used by humans. They cannot be used if you're an alien. But if you're an alien, you want to keep them in your hand, obviously, because you're taking away items that other humans could be using. And remember, you're kind of trying to pretend you're a human, so you want people until it's too late to think that you're actually a human just hoarding items.
But if you never use an item, that's kind of a giveaway that you're an alien.
That's true. It starts becoming more and more obvious, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the three things that you'll say down here are down here on the reference card if you need reference. So if you draw a red card, you say noise in sector, and you have to say your exact coordinates. If it's a green card, you say noise in any sector you pick, but you want to try to make it pretty realistic. And then if you draw a silence or an item card, you say silence in all sectors, and then just hold on to the card. And then if you draw the green or red card, you have to flip it upside down and put a discard here.
And the silence, you just keep. It's supposed to be in this hidden box of ours.
Well, I would just keep it in your hand. You're probably not going to have a whole lot of silence cards throughout the game. So it's probably easiest if we just keep all items until you use them in your hand and all silence cards in your hand. Because you want people to think that the silence cards could be possibly items. So the aliens might be afraid to attack.
Your hand size?
Yeah, I think you can have as many cards as you want.
But you can see other people's hands.
Oh, I think you can see their hands, but I don't think you can see what's
But
in
not
them.
within them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, if you want, just to kind of start, everybody can. If you just hold your hand over this deck and just hit 1, you can draw the one card that tells you what your role is.
Hey, I'm hitting 1.
Oh, the last one probably doesn't.
Just sneak it in to
Yeah,
my...
there you go. So it should either show red or pink or whatever the color is, and then or blue. So you now know if you're an alien, you're going to start up here, and if you're a human, you're going to start out here.
Okay. Do we do anything special with our particular card, or
In an advanced game, each player is actually a special hero, and so you have a once per game power. But I figure we could just play with the items. That's probably enough.
for the first time?
Yeah.
But what do we do with our particular card? We're never going to use it again.
Right.
But
Just
we
keep.
need
I would just
to
keep it in your
our
hand. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Okay. So, I could go first if you guys want,
Sure.
and then we can kind of go in a clockwise direction.
Right.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, first I type in my movement.
Now, where are you starting?
Well, if I was an alien, I would be starting up here. If I was a human, I know.
Thought I could get him.
You almost got me.
Something an alien would do. Maybe. Or human.
Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting for people to watch since there's literally nothing they can see.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, we'll be trash talking each other, I'm sure.
I hope
Yeah.
we have the banter to support this lack of visuals, guys.
Oh, there
Sorry.
you go.
So are aliens able to attack without a item card?
Yeah. So what they can do, actually, humans can't attack at all unless they have the item card that lets them. Aliens can attack anytime they want. They just write down their movement coordinate. So everybody has to move every turn.
Correct.
So first, what you do is write down your coordinate of where you're moving to, and then you say I'm attacking, and then whatever hex you're in.
What's
But
the
while-
difference between the white spaces and the gray spaces?
So if
The
you're
white
in a
space-
white
Oh, I made
space,
a note.
yeah, if you're in a white space, you just say silence in all sectors. It's a safe spot. But if it's a gray space, you have to draw the card.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, sorry.
oh, I was just gonna say, I just wrote my coordinate in, and there's silence in all sectors, which means I just moved to some white space somewhere.
Okay.
Wait.
And I was just gonna piggyback off Large question. Doesn't mean anything just because I'm asking about alien
Sure.
stuff. But when they say, like an alien says, "I'm attacking," then they reveal themselves for the rest
Right.
of the game.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. For the rest of the
So,
game, so you got to save your
you're an
first
alien.
attack, make it special.
You gotta be okay. You gotta be. Pretty,
Yeah.
You gotta be real convinced that you know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, so I was gonna say we'd immediately know Gabe was a human if he moved to a silent space, but I guess with the aliens, there's a space that's 2 away that's also silent.
And if you notice,
Yeah,
there's actually
yes.
a human space that's dangerous. So you could conceal yourself either way as a human or an alien.
Interesting. Oh, I'm never gonna keep track of this. This is.
Wait, the
I'm
aliens
just
don't
rolling
have to
with it.
ever draw for dangerous sectors?
Yeah, they do. They do also.
Oh.
But
well,
I
that's-
moved on to a white space. Yeah.
Well, I know, but if you'd moved on to a white space, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was trying to figure out who you were
Oh, right.
on the first turn, but...
Okay. I got another question.
Mhm.
So if you're an alien and you move 2, you don't have to do it for the spaces between, just the spaces you land.
Right.
Right.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And that's
just,
it.
Just for no reason,
That's it.
you're just asking that?
Yeah, just I'm trying to make
Yeah.
sure that I
For no
understand the rules so I can see where people are
Yeah,
moving to.
that's
Okay.
true.
And as with the humans, you don't want to use items. As soon as you use an item, everyone knows.
Right, that's true. Yeah, because you'll out yourself as a human, so you want to save
Kind
it
of
for.
doesn't matter if we know what each other's roles are. It seems it matters where we're at.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. You do want to keep it secret for as long as possible so you can get as far distant. Because right now we can coordinate and figure out where someone is pretty close, pretty accurately. But the more turns that go by, the more distance you could possibly have made, right, in different directions.
That's true. Okay, I see that.
So I finished my turn, so now it's Jofo's.
Okay, so the first thing I do is pick my spot and
Mhm.
note it.
Exactly.
Okay, and then based on that spot, I have to make an announcement based on the color. So,
Well, if it's gray, you draw a card. You
Right.
don't make an announcement until after you draw a card.
so I draw a card. And I
Okay.
first bring it to my window to see what it is.
Also, you can just hit 1, and then it'll automatically throw it in.
Oh yeah. So I don't want to reveal too much. But I do have to announce
Okay.
if it's either green or red, I have to make an announcement.
Right. You have to say noise in sector blank blank.
Okay, so it is green. So according to this card, any sector I
Well,
can
hold on. You
take.
can't. You don't want to tell us if it's green or red, though.
Oh, well, I was reading them both.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
So green, you make a noise in any sector,
Mhm.
and you can fake it.
You can lie, right?
And red,
You're telling the
Yeah,
truth,
you
but
have
no
to
one
say
knows that.
and then silence. You just say silence in all sectors.
Right.
Okay, and so before I say something, after I'm done, if it is a green or red card, then I have to bring it back over here to the discard
Yeah,
pile.
but flip it in your hand first, so it's upside down.
Okay, I just
Right.
wanted to know all that before I screwed up.
Yep.
Okay. So, and so basically I just have to say the section, because otherwise I'd be giving away what type
Right.
of card I had if I actually announced the title.
Right. Wait, what do you mean by title?
Well, then you'd know whether I had a green or a red one.
Right. That's why you always say noise in sector. You say the same phrase.
You just say no. Yeah, you don't announce, hey, I've got a noise in my section or a noise in any section.
I mean, you could, but that would be really dumb.
Okay, that I was just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you just say noise in sector blank. Use the same phrase either way.
Okay. God, this board's hard to see. Noise in sector J5.
All right. So I guess I could draw a little. Whoa, that's a lot. That's not a good drawing. So we had just had noise. Oh yeah, the vector paint is really bad.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
I know what I can do.
Can you
Make like a
pixel
token.
paint?
Yeah. No, you can't pixel paint.
Can you make like a small token and just there we go.
There you go.
Why can't, oh no, you can't pixel paint on it? Oh no.
So Joe, you just made noise in JO5, right? Or there
Yes,
there
yeah.
is a noise in JO5.
Big noise.
Okay.
And that's my whole turn. Right?
Oh, you put it there so it doesn't block the
Yeah, I
number?
was trying to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will make my movement, and I will say, silence in all sectors.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Silence in all sectors.
Ooh.
Joe being the noisy one.
Right. Yeah, come on, guys.
Okay.
And so it's to Gabe, right?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, I gotta draw a card. Silence in all sectors.
Dang.
Oh boy.
Okay, so figure mine out. I am also silence in all sectors.
It's really hard to see this fucking paragraph I'm supposed to be editing here eventually. Trying to get my cursor in the right spot is ridiculously hard.
I will say, silence in all sectors.
It's a quiet ship so far.
Should all just
Yes, it
bounce between two silence in all sectors.
Yeah, you
No one
could.
goes anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, sorry, before we get too far into it, if the humans have not reached the escape pod by turn 40, they lose.
Oh, but,
Yeah.
Sorry.
oh no. Poor humans.
If the humans by turn 40,
Yeah.
are you keeping track of the turns? Oh,
The
wait,
brackets. Yeah, there's only, that's why there's a
Oh,
limited
gotcha.
number of brackets. Yeah.
Okay. Noise in JO8.
Ooh, okay, so we had a noise. All right. Well, let me see if I can. Yeah, let me do this. Does anyone mind if I color them based on who made them?
No, not at all.
Okay, I just didn't want to. Okay.
Is that how it's supposed to go, though?
No, I mean, everybody would have their own mat and they'd be keeping track of it. So if you guys don't want me to do it, I'll just use default colors.
Oh, everyone would be keeping track of their own mat
Right.
in real world? Okay,
Yeah, we
so
just
I
don't
guess
have that
we would
option.
write, like, letters to signify who it was or something.
Yeah, as that pixel paint's so terrible.
Yeah. Okay, I know where I'm moving. Just gotta type it in. Silence in all sectors.
Wait, so when we
I-
draw our cards, we have to discard. Okay.
Yeah, if it was, yeah,
Anything but silence.
yeah.
Okay. I am also silence in all sectors.
Fun. Okay.
Got a bunch of safe movers.
Yeah.
Don't want to get too crazy. Let's go. There.
Oh, that's the whole
I
pile.
hate when I do that. I'm sorry.
It's interesting though, because if you are a human person,
Mm-hmm.
you do want to go in some grays and eventually, hopefully, get some items. That's the
Exactly.
only way you get items, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep. That's the only way you'll get items.
Noise in 08.
Oh, 08, huh?
That,
All right. Got some interesting
Zergy
movement.
yellow? I thought Zergy was blue. Zergy's blue.
You're right. There we go. Hmm.
Silence in all sectors.
Okay. God dang it. I keep typing wrong. Silence in all sectors.
okay.
Heroic Logic asks if we mind saying if we're drawing a card.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. I did not draw a card.
I am silence in all sectors.
And you did not draw a card, right?
Oh. Is that known that if you're silent
Yes.
in all sectors, you want to draw a card, or is it?
No,
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yes.
because you can draw a silence card.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we have to tell the audience, so the audience knows whether or not we also drew a card, so they can know whether we move to
Okay.
a white or a.
Yeah, I'm silence, no card.
Okay.
I am moving, and I am not drawing a card, and silence in all sectors.
This is crazy, man.
I am drawing a card. Okay. Noise in IO7.
Right there.
Okay. Typing in coordinate. Not drawing a card. Silence in all sectors.
Okay. Okay. I am drawing a card.
So weird.
Don't forget you can hit the 1 button, so you
Oh,
don't have to
yeah.
drag it all the way over.
Silence in all sectors.
Ooh.
Got it. Okay. I will move. I will not draw a card and silence in all sectors.
This is the bane of my existence. This stupid
Yeah.
card. 'Cause I can't look at the map and right click on it because it goes so far down.
Oh, yeah. You could always Alt. Well, then it takes up your whole screen.
Yeah. I think there's an M for magnify. I don't know if that helps.
Well, no, it's the, like, when I right click on my card, the paragraph where all you type on the stuff is at the bottom of the screen, like getting cut off. So I have to move, so my card is like the only thing on my screen.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't move that right click box, can you? Doesn't look like it. It's
No.
annoying.
Oh my god, please. Have mercy on me, card boss. I think it's this. Yeah, okay, that. Okay, I am drawing a card.
Okay.
Silence in all sectors.
Ooh, okay.
Silence cards are coming through. Did it say how many silence cards were in the deck?
I believe there were 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not sure how many other there are other silence cards too. I'm not sure how many of those there are.
Don't
Yeah.
forget items count as silence cards.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I am drawing a card. Noise in sector G06.
Okay. Not drawing a card. Silence in all sectors.
I will move there. Not drawing a card and silence in all sectors.
Not drawing a card, silence in all sectors.
We're all lurking in the shadows.
Not drawing a card and silence in all sectors.
Okay. I am drawing a card. Bloop. I tried the one. Oh, there it went. Okay. Noise in J9.
Ooh, okay.
Shouldn't we delete their old noise?
If you guys want.
That way we know, like, with the most recent.
Yeah, I was kind of liking it because I could use it as like a linear.
Progression.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I guess it'll get confusing. Yeah. Okay, I'll delete him.
Okay, I will.
Wait, the white one though is my last known movement, right?
No, it was
So you need
I7
that.
was your last one. It's gray, but
Oh, are you gray?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you
one
I am
that
gray, okay.
Gabe deleted was one that I had called.
be
Okay.
drawn a card.
Oh,
And silence in all sectors.
Ooh, okay.
Hard to see that gray one, I guess.
I can adjust it. I'll make it kind of like a steel gray. Is that easier?
Sure, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Twitch chat can let us know. They're the
I'll make
ones
it
I think
purple.
will have- Yeah, there you go. That works. Maybe I can just. Yeah, I don't think you can edit my hand color without doing weird things. Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's what happened. I accidentally deleted the not or the 7 on my turn thing. I was like, what is going on? I'm like the only one having this many struggles with this stupid thing.
it's your handicap.
Yeah, it really.
You're too good at this game. We got to make it
Yeah.
more difficult.
All right, drawing a card. Silence in all sectors.
Okay. Okay. I do need to draw a card.
It's a lot of cards, Gabe.
I know. Oh, I was supposed to, I forgot. I'm stupid. The last one that I did, I kept in my hand accidentally. So let me take a look for this new one.
The art in this game is so minimal. Like everything is so monochrome.
Yeah, it looks really cool. They're kind of washed out, but the actual cards are really dark.
Oh, okay.
And they're really cool looking. It's yeah, it's amazing art.
I'll have to look that up. What is the game called?
Escape from the Aliens in Outer Space.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, I can't decide.
Oh, yeah. Shit, it's like neon. And
Yeah.
that is really cool. Guys, Google that art. It's really neat looking. This is not doing it justice. I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know why, if it's the company that, I don't know, put this out, but... Noise in sector F06.
Right there. Okay.
I guess I'll just move this instead of...
Okay.
I am drawing a card. Give me that. Just silence in all sectors.
I will say there's a tabletop mod where they give you all the cards and they say, hey, if you want... It made me think it's the company that did it because they said, here's the cards. You can't have the maps. If you want them, you can download them here and then upload them onto Tabletop Simulator. And then when you go to the site, you have to pay for them. They're downloadable PDFs. So it might be the company offering a cheaper option.
Yeah.
All right. I will take my movement and silence in all sectors. No draw.
Okay. This is my life now. Silence in all sectors. No draw.
Okay, I got a draw. Noise in sector F07.
Okay. I'm drawing. Silence in all sectors.
This seems very mysterious.
I'm going to draw. And I'm going to say noise in sector F06.
F06?
Yes.
Okay. That's quite a ways away.
Well, as you noticed, I've been in the clear for a while.
That's true. Yeah, you have been.
Okay.
Dangerously close to me. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. He's trying to get in our heads.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to draw. Silence in all sectors. Ooh, baby!
Someone got an item, maybe.
Oh.
Yes?
Oh, just doesn't have to announce where they are. Yeah.
All right. So I do need to draw. Silence in all sectors.
Alrighty then. Oh, why is my thing not working?
What's up?
Okay, it wasn't letting me type in. Okay, I do have to draw. And noise in G10.
Oh man, we're all around each other. Maybe.
Or so we think.
Uh,
I will move to this point. No draw and silence in all sectors.
No
Which point
draw,
did you move
silence in
to,
all
Zergy?
sectors.
What was that?
Which point did you move to?
The one on the board.
Kidding.
The point on the board where it's white.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna narrow this down.
I also did not draw, and also silence in all sectors.
oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I have to draw. Noise in sector G06.
You see, he had to think about it, so he's obviously given us false directions.
Unless that's what he wanted.
take a
Unless
little
I wanted you to think I was thinking about it. Yeah.
I have to draw. And noise in G11.
G11. He's moving away, which means he could be a human.
So we think.
That's true.
He thinks he's chasing something.
Yeah, that's true.
Wrong way.
I'm gonna not to draw and silence in all sectors.
Not drawing silence in all sectors.
Okay, I do need to draw. Silence in all sectors.
Alrighty, back to me. Okay. Also need to draw. Noise in F11.
Okay, then.
I sense a fellow human.
Go there.
What's up, fellow kids? All I can think of when you said that.
I will draw one
Or
card.
whatever that meme is.
What is that from?
It's like, I can't remember the actor's name, but the guy dressed up as like kid in the school by the lockers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Jimmy.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
right.
youngsters.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zergy, you drew a card. I know
Yes.
that.
Noise in sector G8, G10.
G10. Ooh. It's either a hunt going on, or, well, that could be the only option because of my. I know what I am.
Just
Do
getting
you?
everyone the roundabout.
Do you know what you are? Because I know what you are. I don't know if you know that I know what you are.
For all you know, I've just been going back and forth in the same two tiles.
That's true.
I'm back at the starting space.
It's the long
Been there.
con.
I've been there. Yeah, the long con.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Yours.
Oh, it's my turn. Let's go with- No draw. Silence in all sectors.
She is doing a lot of no drawing.
Biding my time.
Okay. No draw, silence in all sectors.
Giddy.
Things getting. Why is my thing always difficult? Okay. I'm gonna have a spicy turn, I think.
Ooh.
So I'm not sure of the order of things.
You write your coordinate first all the time, no matter what.
Okay. And then I do have to draw.
No, you do. Okay, so I guess let me tell you a couple things. So you write down your coordinate of where you're moving to, because everybody has to move every turn. If you're going to attack a spot, you don't draw a card. If you are moving on, if you're just doing anything else, then yeah, you draw a card if you're on a dangerous sector or whatever. Sorry.
Interesting. So this card has to go back.
Yeah.
Just shuffle it then.
Yeah, we can just
Shuffle
shuffle
it?
it. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So this is it. I guess everyone's gonna know my business.
Yep.
I am using an item, and I have to declare what it is.
Well, okay, so I guess you would draw a card if you're a human.
What?
Well, I guess it depends on the item. I'm trying to think if there's any items.
Oh, should I just show you the
Unless
item?
the item says you don't have to draw a card.
Right, right. Yeah, you can show the item because you're going to use it anyway.
Okay, so I've got the attack,
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
and I want to hit G10.
That's me.
Did I just kill myself an alien?
Yes, you did.
Holy
baby!
cow.
Only one attack is all it takes?
Yep.
Wow, good job, Joe.
Well, he was creeping on me. Someone was. I think Gabe was kind of. At least I thought Gabe might be in the same area too.
So does the alien disappear, or does he go back to the starting point?
So the alien, technically, if you die when you're an alien, you're out. Unfortunately.
Oh wow! You don't get a zombify?
No, only humans can become aliens, and then once you're an alien, if you die, then you're out for good. So there's actually two aliens, two humans now versus one alien.
The other alien's at G10.
That sucks. So Zergy just has to sit here and watch this.
Yeah, I feel bad. That is the only ending one, but it might not last that much longer. I don't know. Well, it just depends on. Yeah, it depends on how fast the movements are.
Wow.
Good shot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I was taking a chance, and then if someone was bluffing me, I was just gonna be like, I'm screwed. Time to just run. But my whole goal was, I don't care if I live or die. I want to attack an alien somewhere.
Well, you got to do that. I
Yay! Yeah, that's it. That was mine.
All right.
So that means it's my turn, right? Cause
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real spicy in here real soon. I think. I just did that wrong thing. What the hell? My keyboard's double deleting. What is going on? Okay, alright. that's weird. My thing's bugged. Okay. Moving without drawing. Silence in all sectors.
Okay. I'm moving, and I don't draw a card because I'm going to be attacking sector G10.
You're attacking G10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Joe.
Go dead.
What do we do if it's nothing?
Wait, don't you have to be in the area to attack it?
Yeah, you would have had to have been in the area to attack.
You killed Zergy in G10.
I killed Zergy in G10.
And you haven't been able to move.
Yeah, you haven't moved since
Haven't
then.
moved yet. You're still in G10. He knows where you are.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless you attack from a invalid area.
Okay, I may have screwed something up. Attacks aren't adjacent?
No.
No, attacks are on the same pile.
Well, that's where we
Nope,
were.
you have to be in the hex.
Oh, Zergy's still alive.
I'm alive. Yay.
Then
Oh, well, Joe's dead either way. I think.
Then yes.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Whoops. I did I just get that in my head from nowhere?
Possibly.
Possibly.
You could be adjacent? Oh,
Huh.
shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That was terrible. I totally deserve that. Well,
Zergy.
I'm not in G10.
Alright.
What should we just say I'm dead?
No, because he would still have to guess where you actually were.
Well, I guess we got to determine two different things. One, is Zergy still alive? And then two...
I think so. I
Zergy
mean,
would be alive because
Yeah.
Joe would
Right.
not have landed on him. So
Okay.
that's
right.
a given.
And
and
we didn't
then
skip his turn, Zergy.
Joe would
right.
need to draw a card based on where he actually was. But Joe would now have the knowledge that he would have to have been on the space with Zergy, so now he would have to make a better decision as to where to move, knowing that he would not be able to attack this turn.
Right.
So going back to my turn, I'll say I still use the attack card, but I screwed up and guessed the wrong one,
Okay.
and so Zergy's not dead because I guessed the wrong one.
Okay, so then I just do my turn over again? Because
Um,
So
I-
he has to do his turn first. And then I would do my turn. And then you would do your turn. So Zergy has to go now.
Well, the thing is, if you're attacking, you have to declare the tile.
Okay, I screwed up. I would have said G11 then,
Yeah.
had I not screwed up the item rules.
Wait, no,
Attack.
but- Okay, here's the thing. You knew where Zergy was. You knew he was in G10, right?
Right.
So if you knew with your attack card that you had to be in the same spot, you wouldn't have attacked yet. You would have just moved.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because you wouldn't have been like, oh, Zergy's in G10, let me attack G11.
Well, I can say my stupid penalty is still losing the card.
Well, the thing is, Joe, you're saying that you want to attack, which means you have to declare your tile.
Right.
So if you do that, you give me full clearance of where you're at. I can kill you next turn.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying if he
Yeah,
knows that you're at G10, because
Exactly.
that's where he wanted to attack, so he wouldn't.
That's what I'm trying to clarify for him. It's like, you
Yeah.
don't want to attack. You don't want to use your
Yeah,
card.
you want to move.
So pretend you're still in your original tile.
So get the fuck out of
And-
there, Joe.
Well, I think it's kind of unfair. I shouldn't have some penalty for screwing that up. I don't
No,
know
it's
where
just-
I
we're
got
I
trying
that.
to
don't
clarify
think
the
so. We're just trying to play by the rules here.
Well, and the other thing, Joe, is you're at a severe disadvantage now because we know where you're at,
yeah,
for
you're
sure.
guaranteed
So
dead
should I take?
because there are
Yeah,
two
you should
monsters.
just keep
attack
it
card
because,
back?
yeah, although I also got outed, which sucks, but...
Yeah, we all knew you were a monster.
Yeah, I think I've.
Let's be real.
I think I've.
Well,
screwed it up.
maybe you did or didn't, but either way, you didn't know where I was,
That's true.
which sucks, but...
we still don't know where you are because you can move within 2. There's this
Yeah.
pretty big radius where you are right now.
Yeah.
So
So.
Well,
my
we can
turn
take a
would
quick
be-
break really quick and kind of get stuff ironed out, and then we'll come back. and
Sounds good to me.
continue going on and see if we can figure a way out of this mess. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Bye.
Adios.